Hi, this is Tina, and I'm back today with another Tupperware tip. I wanted to share with you one of my favorite products because it saves an incredible amount of money. And once you use these, you're going to fall madly in love with them as well. I want to introduce you to FridgeSmart. FridgeSmart is Tupperware's solution to throwing away produce. You know, we kind of get into a habit of going to the store and we buy produce and we use maybe half of it and then we throw the other half away. And then we go right back and we buy more, use half and throw the other half away. Can you relate to that? So if you can, you're going to absolutely love FridgeSmart. FridgeSmart is designed to keep your fruits, your vegetables, and your fresh herbs fresher longer. Now, it's not going to come with formaldehyde, but it's pretty amazing what this can do. Now, one of the things that I want to share with you is that each of these containers has a little slide valve on it, and this is designed to determine the amount of oxygen that your fruits and vegetables are going to be getting, because no fruits and vegetables are created the same. So what happens typically is we throw them into our regular crisper drawer, and that's why some go bad so quickly, because they're all mixed in with everything else. So what you want to do is separate your fruits and vegetables by the kind of oxygen level that they need. You don't have to be a scientist to do this. You just need to look at the chart that Tupperware has on the FridgeSmart. Now, this is not a label that's going to scratch off. It's not going to peel off. This is permanently in this FridgeSmart. I've actually been to the factory and watched the manufacturing process of this, and it's pretty amazing. So what you'll do is you find your fruit or vegetable, and you're wondering, well, why do they have pictures instead of words? It's because Tupperware is sold in lots of different countries, almost 100. And so a cucumber is a cucumber no matter where you are, and a mushroom is a mushroom no matter where you are. So it's better for us to put pictures rather than words. So here's how this is going to work. You're going to find your fruit or vegetable in here, and once you find it, it's going to have a little round circle at the top. And that round circle is either going to be completely solid, it's going to be completely open, or it's going to be half closed and half open. And that's telling you where to slide this little valve to. So if it's something that is in the solid circle, then you're going to slide this to the solid circle. If it's in the middle circle, you'll put it into the middle one. And if it's in the one that shows a hollow one, you're going to slide it all the way to the hollow version. That's going to help to really keep your fruits and vegetables fresher, because they're going to be getting much more oxygen than the amount that they need. For example, a broccoli, that's a heavy breather, so it needs lots of oxygen. But other items like your mushrooms are not going to need quite as much. So I wanted to share something with you. All right, so these mushrooms that I have inside of here, this is not a lie, have been inside of here for almost 4 weeks. No kidding. When you put your fruits and vegetables inside, you want to put them inside what we call naked and dirty. Naked meaning take them out of your plastic bags, and dirty meaning don't wash them. So look at this. This is a mushroom, literally, that has been in here for 4 weeks. Now, the way you can tell whether a mushroom is still fresh is whether there's a separation between where the stem is and the cap. And as you can see, here these mushrooms have been in here all this time, and look at that. There's no separation. Isn't that amazing? So we're going to actually use these tonight. We're making stuffed mushrooms, but it's just incredible to me how long these will last. Now we have several different shapes and sizes. So this one is what we call a small deep, meaning that it's a deeper container. We also have one that's half this depth, and that's perfect for things like blueberries or raspberries, or even some fresh herbs. If you buy some cilantro or something like that, it works great. We have some that are actually twice this size, and that's great for things like celery, cucumber, zucchini, squash, carrots, and all of those. And then we also have our vertical ones, and our vertical ones are great for things like green onion. You can actually put carrots inside of here as well. Another thing that comes to my mind with this is asparagus. And so you will be amazed at how long they're going to stay fresh. Now, the very bottom of these has a little tiny cavity. I don't know if you can see this. See how it's indented? And that's to allow the moisture that seeps off of our vegetables and fruits to gather down inside of there, so that your vegetables aren't sitting in a puddle of water. So for something like my mushrooms that I've had for such a long time, what I do is I go in maybe every 5-6 days, and I just tilt this and I drain off any liquid that might accumulate inside of there. But if you find that you're using your vegetables in 2 weeks, you may not have to do that. So The reason I wanted to come to you today with all of this information about FridgeSmart is because if you're like most people, you're trying to really eliminate a lot of trips to the grocery store. So that means that you're not running every other day to get fresh produce. So if you're buying produce for your family, you want to make sure that it's going to stay fresher much longer. And FridgeSmart is the best way to be able to do that. Now you might be saying, where on earth am I going to put these? I don't have room for these in my refrigerator. Well, I'm going to open up my refrigerator and I'm just going to share with you that I have mine right on the shelves of my refrigerator. I don't use the drawers of my refrigerator for my fruits and vegetables. If you look through there, you'll see that that's where all the jars of things are. So if you have jars of things like pickles and relish and capers and maraschino cherries and all of that, instead of giving it the valuable real estate on the shelves of your refrigerator, put it in the non-crisper drawer. That's what I call it, the non-crisper drawer, because apparently it doesn't work or we wouldn't be throwing away all our fruits and vegetables, right? And that will leave a lot of shelf space for you to fill it up with FridgeSmart.